Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Venus, the goddess of love. Here to do a reading for the collective and regarding you, whoever you are. So let's get into this reading. Today's reading is going to be a collective reading, advice for your life. I'm looking to see which cards. Okay, here we go. All right, so let's get into this reading. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. Let's see what kind of advice I can give you for your life. I hope y'all doing all right out there. It's a little gloomy today, but everything gonna be okay. Okay, let's see. What advice can I give you for your life? The overall energy is awakening presence. So it says the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay. What I feel with this card is there's no need to worry as everything is working out in your favor. The universe is with you. Whatever it is that you want, you can have. I guess you just got to know how to speak the language of the universe. And what I mean by that is, how do you go about getting things done? So let me give y'all an example of what happened. It's a little toxic, but it's a message in what I have to say. So I was in the drive-thru at Taco Bell the other day, and it's a local Taco Bell. I go there often. But the guy, he asked me to, I was doing something with my card. I was transferring some money from my savings account to my checking account. And he was like trying to rush me, I guess because that was on the time or whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm finna do it. I was finna hand him my card, but I didn't want to hand it to him until I had completed the transaction. But he was really like rushing me. So I was like, hold on, kick the shit, because I done came up here plenty of times where they done asked me to pull up and then back behind the line and then wait till they call me up there, I guess trying to fix their time. So I told him, I was like, it's plenty of times where I done pulled up and bagged up for y'all. You can wait a minute or whatever. He was like, no, you need to pull up. You need to this. You messing up my time. So then I really got into it. I was like, hold up. Don't nobody make this car move but me. So I was like, you talking all that shit, but you ain't finna make me move. Right then, I was like stubborn as a bull. I was like, you was not finna make me move. Matter of fact, I'm finna sit here a while till you calm down. Yeah, your time gonna go up. And as I was sitting there, I was thinking about it. I was like, you know what? He upset. I'm upset. I don't want no food from them because first off, I'm not finna nourish my body with that kind of energy. Ain't nobody finna feed that into me. Even though we having this word exchange, but I'm not finna physically take nothing from you and put it in my body. Not just from the simple fact I don't trust you. You might do something to my food, but within that energy exchange. So, I guess I said all that to say, just have a bright day. Don't let nobody get in your way. Because I could have simply just said, you know what, that's okay. Never mind, cancel the order and drove off. And then I wouldn't have been all upset, sitting there being stubborn. Like, nah, I'm finna mess up your time. Since you so pressed for time, I'm finna mess up your time since you giving me a hard time or whatever. So even though I felt like I was getting something done by being vindictive or whatever, which it did, it felt good in the moment, but the overall energy is, it was an empty victory because I didn't get what I came there for, and I left upset. But I think I did teach him a lesson because it's a flip side to that. I feel like I taught him a lesson because you can't make nobody do nothing. He couldn't make me move my car or whatever, and I was stubborn or whatever. I didn't move. But at the same time, I stood up for myself. I stood up for what I felt was right. He can't rush me regardless of how long I take in that line. That's their time, not my time. So he can't make me be pressed about his job, So I guess it kind of balanced out. But one thing I did learn from that is stand up for yourself no matter what. And Don't let nobody run you, especially when they ain't in control of you. Like, he wasn't behind the wheel. Only thing he could have did was get inside my head and make me pull off, or make me succumb to him yelling at me or having an attitude with me. But yeah, that's that story about that. But yeah, stand up for yourself. Always do what you feel is right, even when it don't seem like what am I trying to say? Stand up for yourself, basically. I stood up for myself in that moment. And that's not even like me, because normally I'm so gentle and so nice with people, especially people that are like dealing with customer service, because I've been in the customer service industry. And I know that they have to put up with a lot, but when you come off as aggressive or whatever and trying to make somebody do something, you gotta understand, boo, this is not my job. I'm here for fun by choice. I chose to come here. I could have went anywhere, but I chose to come here. Okay, that's enough about that. Cool. So it says wear a cloak of protection and love. And what that story is, I feel like wear a cloak of protection. I shouldn't put myself in situations like that to like be influenced to do something reckless, because it was kind of reckless. Like, because I ain't no telling what he could have did. I ain't no telling what I could have did, but I ain't no telling what he could have did either. So I feel like I was protected. Obviously, didn't nothing happen. Wasn't nothing hurt but feelings. And love. I should operate out of love, which I normally do. And sometimes it gotta be tough love on people. Like, I ain't say that to hurt him, but I did let him know the truth. Like, you can't do nothing but run your mouth. You ain't gonna make me move. Nobody move this car but me. So yeah. All right, and moving on. In your heart space, we have Isis, magic manifesting. And what I feel with this card is your dreams and visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. That's with anything. You gotta stay focused, even when you don't. Like right now, I'm doing this reading. I feel nervous, but I'm gonna post it anyway because I got to stay focused and I got to stay persistent and consistent. So, magic manifesting, do the work, and you will manifest it magically. All you gotta do is just do it. Yeah. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. I'm gonna post this reading even though I feel nervous. And I don't know why I'm nervous, because I do these readings all the time, but it's like, I guess I just gotta get back used to talking to the camera. And then in your mind space, we have ascension. It says, move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. Light is here. With this story, like I said, that's not even me. So don't let nobody get you out your character. They remind me of that James Brown movie when he was going off and he was like, you ain't finna make me come up out myself. What he meant was, like, you ain't finna make me get out of character. You ain't finna make me do something that I wouldn't normally do. So, and like I said, I normally treat people like really nice. I'm really courteous, really like understanding of the position that they in customer service. So I try to be a good customer. Right, so rise above the darkness. Even when you don't feel like it, or you feel like you want to teach somebody a lesson, I did rise above that. I mean, it's no longer affecting me, but I do feel like I need to talk about it in order to release it. So yeah, and I'm helping y'all understand what lessons I learned from it. Moving to your true self. My true self is wanting to help and love people. Light is here. I am the instrument of light. The universe uses me as a vessel. So yeah, the advice from spirit is the divine director. Like I was just saying, the universe uses me as a vessel. Intervention and purpose. My purpose is to operate out of light. So when you know yourself, there's no confusion of like how you should conduct yourself. Like it says, divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Yeah, happiness is my purpose. I feel like there's nothing. Y'all remember the documentary Beyonce did? And they asked her what she wanted. And she said, I just want to be happy. Because really, if you think about it, this everybody's desire. People say they want a lot of money because they think money can bring you happiness. People want to be in love because they think that being with somebody can make you happy. But really, everybody's purpose is happiness. So whatever brings you happiness is your purpose. And I'm happy doing these readings. I really love giving advice and, telling my story and being true to myself. Yeah, so I feel like this is my purpose. And sometimes when going about your purpose, it's not, I didn't even notice that the music stopped. Okay, it can just pop back on once it's done loading. I'm sorry, y'all. I just want to get this music going. Something's going on with that, and I don't even know why my laptop is not working. But I got me a new case for my iPad, and it's cute. I love it. It's so pretty. It makes it look like an Apple laptop, but it's really just an Apple iPad. I just put it in a cute little case. And, okay, yeah. All right, so what was we? We was talking about happiness being everybody's purpose. So that's why when people be confused about life and they be like they don't know their purpose, they don't know what they're here to do. Really, the answer is whatever makes you happy. There's no set directions for anybody when we're here. Like I tell people, we don't come here with a manual. And people say, well, God gave us the Bible. Yes, the Bible is here as an instrument, but you weren't born with that Bible. Some people don't have access to a Bible. So what's their story? So what I say is your heart is your guidance. So do whatever what feels right, what's true to you, and whatever it is that you want to do that make you happy. That's your purpose. Whatever it is that make you happy. Yeah. That's why we got to get out of people's way and get out of our own way and judging people and doing what they want to do. Like people feel certain type of way for people that work in the sex industry, or do drugs, or do stuff that's opposite of what we believe is right. But who determines what's right and what's wrong? And then you can get back to religion and all this stuff. But nobody came here with that. Everybody just came here with their heart, or their own desires and their own personal free will. So everybody really can do whatever it is that they want to do. Now, believe me, when I say there are consequences and repercussions of our actions, but really you have the freedom to do whatever it is that you want to do. So I just say operate out of love and light, which is the highest vibration. It's going to get you the best outcome as far as like being happy. You don't want to go out and do spiteful things like what I said earlier. Like I said, when I was sitting there in that drive-thru arguing with that guy, it was an empty victory. I didn't get what I came there for. And I actually left a little heated. Like I wasn't feeling happy about the situation. I was actually upset that he was upset and I was upset. It was an energy exchange. So that's why I didn't take that food, because I didn't want to put that in my body. But yeah, so moving on. Um, heart space, mind space, advice, and spirit. In your outcome, we have Archangel Michael, who I love so much. Trusting heaven. It says, you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So, when it talks about purpose, I feel like everybody, when we achieve our goals or go after what it is that we want to create, that is miraculous. That is a miracle because you achieving the highest vibration of you, which is happiness. So go after. That's my advice. That's my line for today. Go after whatever it is that make you happy, and if you can, make it a job or something that you can benefit from financially. Yeah. Let's see what the goddesses have to say. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back doing these readings. I absolutely love doing readings. And my little baby, he quiet. He be sleep during the day, so that's the best time for me to do a reading. Like he's sleeping, I'm woke. I'm like, why not do a reading? You know. Your overall energy is sensitivity. It says you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. Okay, going back to the situation at Taco Bell, that was, and the reason why I probably reacted the way I did was because I was sensitive in that moment, or probably okay. And the way he would have reacted, the way that he reacted, could have been he was having a bad day. Some people, you gotta meet people where they are. That's why I say I always greet people with courtesy and kindness, because you don't know how that person is feeling in that moment, and you don't want to be the straw to break the camel's back. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's always good to treat people nice, and I'm not saying that we don't go through things ourselves, but even though, okay, let me give you another way to look at this situation, how it could have happened. He could have been having a bad day, and he just took it out on me because I was the one to stop his line. I was that one little thing that I did just set him off after all the stuff he'd been through that day. Now look, he could have been the one little thing that set me off after all the stuff that I've been through that day. So just meet people where they are, and I think it does pay to be the bigger person, because I could be like, okay, you know what, you're right, and just drove off and never had that altercation with him, and I would have drove off okay, because I still drove off without the food. So I could have just drove off without the food and without the attitude. So it says avoid harsh relationships. So that's with dealing with people that ain't right for you. Like, it's somebody in my life right now I know I got to cut cords with. I don't want to because I love this person and they've been around for a long time, but it's just reckless of me to be dealing with them when I know they don't serve me and where I'm trying to go. Yeah, so that's a harsh relationship. Not saying it's an intimate relationship or anything, but it's not your business. But I'm just saying, just any relationship, family-wise, friends, you just gotta be okay with letting people go. And I'm learning it. I'm learning to be okay with moving on and letting people go. And then look, we got Cordelia go outside. Yeah, go outside, get some fresh air. It's raining today. I was outside early today, but it's kind of cool for me today. I don't really like the gloomy, wet weather. It's sprinkling and the sun not out. It just don't put me in the right mood. It makes me want to be at home, snuggled up, listening to ambient music and cleaning up or something. But I did get out today, which is okay. It says, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside, get some fresh air. Yeah, for y'all that's still quarantined or still in the house, it's okay to go outside. Be careful, wear your mask and all that. But go outside, get some fresh air, get out of those four walls. It's a big world out there. Go experience it. And then in your mind space, we have the high priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. Yeah, I try to help y'all understand life through my lessons, or just give y'all a different perspective of looking at things. Yep, and y'all can be there for somebody else too. Like, sharing is caring. Share the knowledge. Share your lessons that you've learned with people that's coming up after you, your kids too. Like, I try to teach my son the things that I didn't know when I was his age. So, and that's how every generation gets better. By trial and error. I did those things when I was young. And I'm sure my parents tried to tell me about what they've been through and, like the right way to do things. And from their experience. So, that's how we keep it going, y'all. We keep the next generation coming up better and better. Like, I think I need to put more time in with my little cousins, because I don't think they get the guidance that they need. They out here being reckless with their life, reckless with their bodies. And I just feel like I should put more effort into connecting to those that are close to me, within my vicinity. People that I can reach out and touch. What's that song, Diana Ross? Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can. Yeah, so just making the world better, making the generations that come up after us better and more informed. Yeah. And your advice from Spirit is transformation. It says you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Like I said, I'm changing. I'm no longer the person that I used to be last month or even last week. I've learned something and I'm applying it to my life. Yeah. We all know some people that are 40 years old but still act like they're in high school. They just don't let go of the past. And I guess they just expect that one little season of their life to last forever. But yeah, it's important for us to transform. It's imperative that we transform. Going from an infant to a toddler to a child to an adolescent. It's inevitable. With life, we go through these stages. So I guess instead of going against the grain, let's go with the grain. You have to change. And if we have to do it, let's do it for the better. For the betterment of us. And it says it brings great blessings. So let's go with it. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Go with the grain, not against it. Sometimes it's okay to go against the grain, but with change and growth, not just physically, but spiritually, mentally, even sexually, your sex games should be better. I don't know where it came from, but it's out there, so just take it how it resonates. But yeah, your possible outcome is independence, standing on your own, basking in your glory. It says your independence is the foundation for your strength and success. So you already won, hon. All you gotta do is put in the work. We're gonna start off how we ended. Magic manifesting with Isis. Y'all remember how she was talking about your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Yeah, and sometimes you might have to do that alone. You might have to be your own cheerleader. You might be the only one traveling down your path. But guess what? If you keep going, you're bound to succeed. You're bound to meet your happiness. This change is gonna bring about amazing blessings for you. So go with the grain, honey. I feel like that. I feel a sense of like, the ball is rolling. So instead of trying to stop the ball from rolling and going in the path they normally would go, just go with it. Jump on that ball and run with it. You'll get there faster and it's easier than trying to stop this boulder called change and push it back up this hill. It's not. It's really not gonna happen. Either you're gonna stay stagnant or you're gonna go with that boulder and wherever life takes you. And that's your thing, your purpose. It's whatever you create. Don't wait on God to tell you what you need to do. He's already put that inside of you. He's giving you a compass. It's your heart. Whatever feels right is your guide. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna put another one, but we almost at 30 minutes. So I'm gonna get a crystal. Yeah, and we're gonna get out of here. One crystal for you all. And I'm working on my website to get it back up and running. Goddess boxes for the jewelry, the spiritual jewelry that I make. I'm on it. I wear it. I love my bracelets. I love my crystals. I love my jewelry. I keep them in my presence. I think this amethyst. Oh my God, they are so powerful, so loving, and so great to have. They bring about tremendous blessings and just transformation. It's one bracelet that I have that I should have been wearing that day or wore it after that moment that I had that interaction with that guy at the Taco Bell. It's called the release bracelet, and this is one of them, but I don't have it up on the website right now. But this is the bracelet that I would recommend if you're reading this. If you're listening to this reading, I'm sure I'm probably gonna have the website up within 1 or 2 weeks. So just check back. I'll put the link in the description box if it's still on your mind to get it. But what the release bracelet does is it helps you when you're dealing with anger and resentment. It helps you release those in a positive way. It helps you release anger and resentment. And it goes for like when I was telling you about that person that I have to release out of my life. It's because of anger and resentment. That's where our relationship has molded into. It's anger and resentment every time we interact with each other. And even if it's not noticeable to others observing us, it's noticeable to me within our interactions. So to help me release the anger and resentment I have towards that person, I'm just gonna wear my relief bracelet because I need relief in that situation. And also when it comes to dealing with other people, I don't need to get ticked off that fast. So if you get ticked off or you let people come in and disturb your peace or rock your world or get you sideways, come up out yourself, if it's easy for that to happen to you, then you need the relief bracelet. And I wear them, but I don't wear them all at one time, obviously. But I do feel like this is something that I need to wear within this stage of my life, going through this transformation and releasing things. It's bringing that relief. Yeah. Oh, I just got a form of release just with putting it on within this last 30 seconds, so I am evident that they work. I trust them. I love them. It's my compass is guiding me to this. Yeah. I do this and it makes me happy. So yeah, let me talk about this crystal that I pulled for y'all. Y'all got amethyst awakening though. Y'all got the amethyst awakening crystal. This is what it looks like. The amethyst awakening. And that's what we was just talking about. Amethyst. It's so sweet. So it resonates so well. Okay, so let's talk about it. It's related to all the chakras from the roots to the crown, which we know amethyst is very powerful. It says one of the most powerful and potent crystals on earth, here to assist in healing any form of trauma. Helps you break lifelong addictions and cycles as you awaken to deep core issues that created the need for the addiction. So I feel like, I felt the need to talk about this earlier, but I didn't mention it. Like how we was talking about how we judge people that do stuff like work in the sex industry or do drugs and stuff like that. It's a reason why that person do that. They have deep core issues or traumas that led them down that direction. So we're working with amethyst and awakening amethyst, which I have some jewelry that I'm gonna get up on the website for that. I'm looking down because I keep all my jewelry right next to me, and I was trying to see if I had some right there where I can just grab like I did the relief break. But we're not gonna get into that. We're gonna read this card and let y'all go on. It says facilitate deep spiritual awakening, and that's with that transformation. Like with changing anything in your life, it's a spiritual transformation. It's not just a physical thing, because like I said, people can be 40 years old and still in high school. They haven't had that spiritual awakening. Their mind still stuck in high school, and they done went through all this time still being stuck in high school. But yeah, it says encourages balance and emotional intelligence. Whew, that's amazing, because emotional intelligence would have told me just go on, drive off and talk about it. Like, you know what? You're right. Okay, never mind. Cancel that order. That would mean emotional intelligence versus getting on his level and like, you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to mess up your time on purpose because you had to with me. I'm going to get even with you. See, that's not emotional intelligence. I still walked off with an empty victory. Nobody won. And with emotional intelligence, it would have told me, it would have helped me understood that that's an empty victory. Nobody wins. And you wasting your time just like you wasting his time, because you just sitting here, you could drive off and do something else. Instead of sitting here, you getting upset, he upset. Nobody wins. So yeah, emphasis helps with emotional intelligence. And y'all get angel number 6. So we gotta pause the music for a minute. And we're gonna go to angel number 6. And let's see what quote for the day I can give y'all regarding y'all angel number today is angel number 6. It says angel number 6 represents the needs of maintaining a healthy balance between your family, work, and friends. It's a sign from your guardian angels that they urge you to avoid overworking in one aspect and rather focus on balancing your relationships with all of your loved ones. Yeah. That's a cool for me, y'all. So I gotta stop this work because my baby just woke up and I gotta go get him. But take this how it resonates. Create balance and flow with everything that you do. Like, don't just be all about family and not about work. Create that balance between the two things. But right now it's family calls. I gotta go get my little baby. So I hope it resonates. Please hit the like, comment, and subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in my next reading. Bye.